The National Association of Environmental Professionals is encouraging people to participate in Texas Recycle Day. The group was in the Quad today to raise awareness about recycling and encourage people to reuse and reduce their waste. Free t-shirts and chalkboards made from recycled campaign signs were given out to students who could identify recyclable items. The association also sponsors the San Marcos River Cleanup and Earth Day. Texas Recycle Day will be held this Saturday.
Enrollment at Texas State is higher than ever. With more than 29,000 students, Texas State is now the 5th largest university in the state. The large student population is evident to those who commute to school. Finding parking and just walking around campus are more difficult.
It takes longer to get to class because especially here in the Quad, with everyone with their booths set up every day and with more people, you're like in a traffic jam, which is annoying when you're trying to get to class.
Traveling by bus is more difficult too. Some students believe the university needs more buses and bus routes to handle the higher enrollment. Students say they are often passed by because the buses are at maximum occupancy. Sophomore Russell Miller says he is often late to class because he has to wait so long for a bus outside his apartment.
I live at Bobcat Village, and I usually have to wait probably for 4 buses to go by before I can get on a bus, and most of the buses are filled to the top with people standing and sitting.
With the enrollment increase, Texas State is now larger than Texas Tech and the University of Texas at San Antonio. For Bobcat Update, I'm Amanda Kalinowski.
The National Science Foundation has awarded $2.3 million to Texas State's Project Flowing Waters. Leading the team is Dr. Julie Westerlin, who is working with Drs. Tim Bonner, Weston Nowlin, and Richard Earl. Dr. Nowlin, who is a biology professor, says students will benefit from this grant.
Nothing's more exciting than when you have basically a junior scientist that gets really excited about their research and brings that enthusiasm and that excitement into the classroom.
The graduate students will be working with area schools, kindergarten through 12th grade. The students will be acting as resident scientists in the classrooms. The grant will be used to help pay for tuition and living expenses of PhD students. Graduate student Casey McWilliams says his goal is to get students to experience nature.
To me, the big thing is getting kids outside now because they spend so much time behind the TV or behind the computer or playing video games, and just to get them outside and let them see part of nature that they never see before.
The Texas Pioneer Foundation is also supporting the project. For Bobcat Update, I'm Selena Garcia.
We're only halfway through the semester, but it's already time to be planning for spring. Students will soon have the chance to register for classes. This year's early registration period is from October 20th through November 7th. Mass communication students who have not taken the GSP test are reminded to be advised before registering. The first tuition payment for the spring 2009 classes will be due on December 10th by 6:30 p.m. Students who do not know the registration times have 2 options. They can either look up their times on CATS Web, or the students can call the CATS Help Hotline.
To increase safety, 2 new traffic lights have been added at the intersection of Comanche and Student Center Drive and the intersection of Comanche and Sessom Drive. According to San Marcos engineering technician Chris Gonzalez, the intersections needed lights because of heavy congestion. Construction plans also include the rerouting of Tomas Rivera to make easier access for new parking garages on Matthews Street.